1, 2, 3, DJ!
Journalists and others converged to honor Professor Biodun Jaifo at a ceremony marking his 80th birthday, celebrating decades of scholarship, mentorship, and public engagement. Speaking at the event, the celebrant addressed the theme Pedagogy, Curriculum, and Decolonization then and now, reflecting on the evolution of education in post-colonial societies and the need for a curriculum that speaks to local realities while preparing students for a globalized world.
What does a post-colonial state do? Does it pursue development first and then redistribution after that? Because they said you cannot redistribute poverty. You have to distribute. So this is all discussed, the extensive, and it arrived at the end. Please listen to this, that we in Nigeria will not dichotomize. We will do the same together. That is, we will develop the resources and distribute as we go along. We will not say develop first and then redistribute.
A longtime friend of the celebrant, Dr. Yemi Ogunbiyi, described him as one of the finest intellectuals of his generation, noting that the outpouring of affection at the event reflects the impact he has made on lives both inside and outside the classroom.
The celebrant is my childhood friend, one of the finest human beings I've ever known, and one of the finest academics in our country, without any question at all. And so we are gathered here to honor him on his 80th birthday and to pray that he will live to be 90 and maybe 100, because BJ is an exceptional person, an exceptional intellectual, one of the finest in our country.
This was a discussion that we had often.
Also speaking, a professor of post-colonial studies at the University of Cambridge highlighted the continued relevance of decolonization, noting that goes beyond political independence to include deep intellectual and social transformation, particularly in how history and knowledge are taught.
I think in a bit like the discussions that were had at the University of Makerere in the 1970s, we need to think about what is relevant, what is important, what kinds of conversations we need to have, and how we relate to history, and how our curriculum and whether our curriculum reflects our relationship to history properly.
Professor Biodun Jaifo is an intellectual and is somebody who has, as president in Nigeria, made a lot of impact. But beyond that, he has also made a lot of impact in the classroom, in the academia, and he has been a part of, development of the country at very pivotal times, and he has influenced his students to do the same, especially in terms of, the dignity of the human being and ensuring that, we create a society where the most vulnerable are taken care of.
Indeed, it is a befitting day of tributes and a true celebration of the ideals that the celebrant has championed for decades: critical pedagogy, relevant curricula, and leadership rooted in service.